Race number 4 is the first venture to the all-weather track on this program. It's over the 1,200 metres. It is a Class 4 event. Magic Supreme was a winner 2 starts ago. He did struggle with the bigger weight last time, draws barrier number 1. 8 Trigrams gets his best draw in the last 5 starts. For a Warrior has had a stable change. Tony Millard to David Hayes. Panzer Shrek has the pacifiers on, makes his all-weather race debut. Dealmaker's had 2 starts at the 1,200 all-weather for 2 placings. Who Loves the Ace jumped better last time. Chikorita's had a stable change from Michael Cheng to Richard Gibson, and Steel Wind comes on to the all-weather for the 2nd time in his career, Tom.
A little bit of pace in this race. Steel Wind will be looking to pour on the pressure for Joe Moreira last time out like he did. He went forward from that, was from a low gate. For a Warrior, he's from gate number 10. He might be somewhere near the speed. I think 8 Trigrams certainly will be. Another option to be on the speed as well is Handsome Rebel, because he's certainly led in the past. If he hasn't led, he's been relatively handy. Everyone's Victory was a little tricky for him and Harry Bentley out of gate number 12. And Sunny Delight, he didn't have a lot of early speed on debut. To be fair, he did get hampered at the start, so maybe question marks where he ends up from gate number 5.
OK, our first replay is back at Happy Valley, a horse, Paul, that we don't usually see on the turf in Handsome Rebel. He runs 4th here behind Packing Victory. There was plenty of money for him this night, but he comes back to his preferred surface too.
Yeah, so he is a lot better here on the all-weather. Look, he's a horse that's left it. He's been backed a few times and beaten. He's only a one-time winner from his 30 starts. I didn't get him in then.
He goes in on a minor line because it wasn't a bad run for him. Karis Teton, he seemed to get on well with the horse. He's ridden the horse to his one and only success so far. So, look, he's been okay without getting carried away.
Next replay is back on the all-weather here. Tom Everyone's Victory runs 3rd. He's come up with a wide draw this week, though, out in barrier number 12. 8 Trigrams Steel Win. Wholly Showcasing couldn't back up his performance from the time prior.
No, he certainly couldn't. He was quite disappointing last time out. He's got gate 2 this time round. Steel Win was pushed forward to lead and then was headed at the 200 here by the best here. I thought the horse on the outside, Everyone's Victory, Paul, stayed on quite nicely. He's just drawn awkwardly again.
Yeah, that's what put me off. He was right on the cusp. But I did get Steel Win in. I think if he can get across there easy enough, he can be there for a long period. And he just faded late there.
Sunny Delight was good on debut. He's been back to the trials, Paul, and here he is. And that debut run was on the all-weather 2 from barrier 7. Draws slightly better in 5. What about his trial?
Yeah, I didn't mind his trial. I really liked his run on debut because he did get knocked over at the start and he picked himself up and he hit the line very strongly. He's by power, and we've seen that breed go really well on the surface. It was a good debut run from him, and I thought the trial was good. I think he'd be a little bit closer in the run, so I quite like him in this race.
Yeah, I've got him on top here, Sunny Delight. Nobody speed, and that was as a consequence of being squeezed up at the start. So he had excuse. He raced a little bit awkwardly off the back straight as well, but look, he finished off quite nicely in that trial and on debut.
Race rival Chikorita finishing 1 spot ahead of him as he makes his stable change debut for Richard Gibson. Pretty even race, Paul. Who did you settle on?
I did go with Sunny Delight as well as Tom there. I just liked his debut run. I think there's improvement there from him since then. He's on top. For a Warrior, now he's having his first go on the all-weather. He's now with David Hayes, this horse. And I just like him on the surface, and he trialled really well on it. Interesting jockey booking with Zach Purton aboard. Magic Supreme, it's just a weight the query for him, but look, he's won and been placed from his 3 starts on the surface. And Steel Win from the front, just how easy if he gets across easy enough, is what I'm trying to say, he can be there for a long period of the race. 6-4-1-11.
Same Quinella forecast with the 6 and the 4, just slightly different for 3rd and 4th. Sunny Delight liked his recent trials. His debut run was good. I think there's certainly ability there with the Sunny Delight. For a Warrior, didn't do too much in his 2 runs. He's now with David Hayes, a regular heart rhythm last time out, so excuses there. But nothing wrong with his recent trial. He gets his head down a little bit to this horse, For a Warrior. Handsome Rebel, the early favourite, and Everyone's Victory. If he's able to tuck in somewhere, we'll get back in this good tempo up front, which there looks like there will be. I think he'll be running on at the end. So 6, 4, 3 and 10.
The boys have found some value with Sunny Light, 9.6 and 3.1 in early betting for the first of the all-weather races, race number 4.